All right, so the first set of videos is going to be about the Chapter 2 content. I'll start with one video about, this is the video that sort of looks at the chapter as a whole, and then um, we'll look through the first two sections in another video, and then a video on the consonant section and a video on the vowel section. Okay, so uh, in general, this chapter is really a recap of what you should have learned in your introductory linguistics course, the prerequisite to this phonetics course. Um, and so a lot of it will feel like review, and I'm hoping it'll be a fairly light amount of work for you, but it's not no work. Even if you really are confident about what you learned and that it's very fresh, I want you to at least skim through this material because there is some variation in the terms used and the schemes used to describe sounds between instructors. And I want you to make sure that you are at least caught up with how we're going to be approaching things in this class. In an ideal world, everyone would follow the same international standard for classifying and describing speech sounds. To me, the IPA is a bit like the metric system. You know, it's this standard that everyone can conform to, but it's not the only way of measuring what we're measuring, and there are sometimes good reasons for using other approaches. But anyway, we're using the IPA, the International Phonetic Alphabet, as set out by the IPA, the International Phonetic Association. Um, Right. And these different systems, ultimately, it is good as a phonetician to be aware of the different systems and be able to translate between them. And so learning this system here isn't going to set you back if the next one you come across, next phonetics course you do, the next place you're using phonetics uses a different system. You'll be fine. There's just a little bit of translation needed, but I'll be following for the most part the IPA system. There's a couple of places where I'm a little bit looser about that, and I'll highlight those in the coming videos, as well as any other things that I want you to be aware of. Do keep in mind these videos aren't a replacement for going through the textbook or other materials to learn this material. The learning outcomes on eClass are a good guide to what you need to know, and I'll be throwing as many resources as I can out for learning it in different ways, either through these videos supplemented with other videos, through the textbook, or potentially other ways. Okay, so I think that's it for the setup for now. And there'll be links to the next video, the whole sequence of videos on eClass. So see you there.